Now moving on to the body. This truck originally came from the factory with Wimbledon White, and that's what I went and repainted the truck with, the same color. The process of painting the body, I did it myself. I am not a professional painter, and so I will say up front, this is I like to call it 15-foot paint job. The body was chemically stripped with Citchi strip. I took the bed off. I got videos of that. Took the bed off, and took the front clip off. So basically I had pretty much everything separated, and everything got either stripped down to bare metal, or there were some areas like the cab was actually in really great shape as far as the primer. So I stripped it down to the base primer, which was in great shape, like I said, and I coated the entire truck with an industrial grade primer. I would disclose that to anyone who is serious into buying this truck. The primer that I chose has a 20-year guarantee for protection against corrosion. Then for more protection, I painted this with the paint. It's called EX-2C. It is made by a company called Endura out of Canada. That paint, they make industrial grade paints for commercial trucks. So this paint, the top coat, is a very strong top coat, outstanding resistance to abrasion, scrapes, and other things of that nature. And I apologize for the mud on the truck. That happened yesterday while doing some filming. Believe it or not, everybody wants to know about the drip rails. This is a brand new roof to this truck. When I got this truck, the roof was totally gone. I think 9 out of 10 people who would have passed on this truck after seeing the roof. This roof, it actually came off a 1974 crew cab and was absolutely in mint condition. So I cut the roof off and replaced the roof. So and the roof that I got, like I said, mint condition, meaning there was like no holes, no thin spots, no dents, nothing. So this is not like a cut out and patch job or anything like that. I cut the roof off, cut my roof off, and swapped it. And I do have all that on film. So only thing that's different is that the new roof had the light fixture. I have it wired up. Well, I have it wired running to the front of the cab, but I do not have it hooked up yet. But it's all there. I can show you that. But yeah, that is an original roof, no patches. This is a new windshield. The original windshield I mistakenly broke, or accidentally broke, should I say, in the midst of rebuilding this truck. So that's a new windshield. That's a Dennis Carpenter premium window seal. And I also went with a Dennis Carpenter premium seal for the rear windshield as well. That's a sliding windshield. So there was a couple of in the body, there was a couple of holes that needed to be fixed up, mainly on the driver's side. So when I got the truck, I wasn't welding. I weld now, and when I painted the truck, I wasn't welding. So I got a lap patch on the door corner there. I got I'm not gonna say a patch, but I cut out a section of the B pillar there that was rotting out, and put that new section in there. And then I had to put a patch there in the rear driver's door. from about 15 foot away, it blends in. I did not, a lot of people want to say, you know, I really didn't use much of any body filler. I didn't skim coat this truck or anything like that. There's only in a few places, like right here on the bed here. This bed was it came with the previous owner gave me the bed with the truck. Like I said, this isn't the original bed. This was originally sold as a crew and chassis, so it didn't come with the bed. But he had already fixed this wheel well panel here, and I didn't do the best job, as you can tell, on that fixing that bed up. But honestly, like I said, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, to me, I mean, this is a driver quality truck. This is not I'm not trying to sell this as a Concord truck or anything like Concord truck or anything like that. And on the passenger side, I put a lap patch there. You really can't even see it, but I'll zoom in on it. And I just skim coated that a little bit with a little bit of so when I say a lap patch, that is it's patched over with metal, and it is actually put on there with panel adhesive. The panel adhesive I use is Lord Fusor. I believe that one is man, I'm trying to call it, but if I can't remember in the video, I'll post it. But the adhesive that I use is guaranteed for the life of the vehicle. So and I skim coated that with a little bit of body filler. And then on the passenger side as well, I had to the B pillar there was rotted out, so I had to put a new metal section in there. So that's about it. As far as the floors, the driver's side floorboard was good. I'll show you that. And the cab pointer, cab support on the driver's side was good. The passenger side had some rot, so I have replaced the floor pan and the cab mount, as you can see. So that's for about the external body. Everything else was good. We can look up underneath here, and I can show you when I took the bed off, I undercoated it and the wheel wells, all the way from the wheel wells. The cab is in great shape. Let's see if I can zoom out for y'all. I did not, you know, a lot of people get that wool wax or something like that. I didn't do that. I didn't want to, you know, show y'all like, you know, I was trying to cover something up. I mean, this is a solid truck. There's no holes. I mean, that's just surface rusted. I get a Scotch pad that's coming right off. You can see the cab corner coming up underneath there. You can see the new cab mounts. So these are new old stock cab mounts. I believe at the time I sourced them from Bronco's Garage. I think maybe I got one off of eBay. But the cab is in really great shape. Just like I did the bed, I undercoated this with the industrial primer as well. And this industrial primer that I'm speaking of is not, you know, Eastwood's primer. It's not Rush No More primer and things like that. This is you know, it's $200 a gallon. It's no joke. So that's it for about the exterior.